What would be your definition of negligence?
Not taking care of the children.
Failing to protect a child in his or her care from inflicted physical, mental, or sexual injury caused by the acts of another. That's how it is in the code, but listen to my definition of it in general. It's failing to do what a reasonable person would do in the same or similar circumstances. So let's take you out and put a reasonable person, what would they do in the same or similar circumstances? And then we put you back in, and if you fail to do what a reasonable person would have done, then you're negligent. That's the general definition. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, like, let's say your daughter is medicating herself with alcohol. She's drinking her blues away. And she goes and picks the children up from school occasionally. And you know that she's drinking. And you occasionally allow that to happen while the children are on your watch. Would a reasonable person allow a drunk to go pick up minor children at school and drive them in the car?
No.
Then that's negligence. Have you done that?
Yes.
That's negligence.
But my grandchildren also know that if she's, okay, are you thinking I'm making an excuse? That if she's really, really drunk, they go to the office and the office tells them that to call the police, and the police will decide if she's able to drive.
Okay,
That's
so
what
we're
they told
leaving
her.
this to the 10 and 13-year-old.
No.
They're the ones making the adult decisions.
All right.
Seriously? Come on. You and I are too old.
So how am I going to tell her that she can't pick up her children?
How about this? You're not picking up the kids, you're drunk.
And that's not going to work.
In her defense,
It's not going to work.
I have to
She
say
will
this.
still
I have
do
to say
it.
this. In her defense, I am not an easy person to deal with. I would probably, throw a big fit. I would be pissed the hell
You
off.
do it in handcuffs. This doesn't take Dr. Phil to figure out that this is putting the children at risk. This is during our field shoot.
That picture right there?
Yes.
So you're drinking vodka again?
Mm-hmm.
This is when she's come to see Dr. Phil to get help. She's drinking during the field shoot. Our camera crew shot this.
But see, she told me that she hasn't been drinking vodka in quite a while.
Oh,
and
well,
that
then
she's
erase
only
that
drinking-
picture.
Okay.
As long as she
I
said
didn't
she
know,
wasn't.
Because I thought she was just drinking beer.
But that's true. I do go back and forth with it. I just started back up again.
Seriously? What the hell are you people thinking?
Honestly, I don't know what's wrong. You're right. It is very simple black and white things here. I want to stop. I'm at a point. I've been to rehab before, multiple rehabs before. I am at a point now where I'm surrendering. When we first came out here, one of the questions you asked was, why are you medicating with alcohol? I never thought I had a problem with alcohol growing up. I always was a tweaker, I used methamphetamines. I went to rehab thinking, I was very young and naive, and I was thinking I was only a drug addict. So when I got out of rehab, I thought I could still drink. And I hate to say this is telling on myself, but this is the truth, and if I want change, I have to be honest. DCFS, they drug test you every other week, right, randomly, and they did not test me for alcohol.
Yeah, I bet they do now.